From Tom Cruise's therapist's office, and if you want to see a professional who earns every dollar they make, that's the one. This is Kurt Berglund with Pine Tar Negro League's Great Team Tournament action. We are in round one. We are at game two of a face-off between the 1946 Newark Eagles and the 1947 New York Cubans. In game one, the score was tied going to the bottom of the ninth inning when, with one out, Monty Irvin singled, stole second, and then was singled home by Larry Doby for a walk-off winner for the 1946 Newark Eagles, making Leon Day a winner for the Eagles, a complete game victory, 5-hit shutout for the all-time great, and making a loser of Louis Tiant Sr. for the New York Cubans. Today, Game two, these are best of three series in the first round, and so this one is a must-win for the New York Cubans. The pitching matchup is Lino Donoso for the New York Cubans. They are at home today. He is an A-plus pitcher at home, and he will face another all-time great pitcher for the Newark Eagles, Dr. Cyclops, Max Manning, who threw gas and is an A-plus pitcher on the road. When Max Manning is your number two starter, you got something. So the Cubans are at home, and the Cubans have to win to stay in the tournament. The winner of this series plays the winner of the series with the Philadelphia Stars from 1934 against the 1929 Baltimore Black Sox. So it's going to be one heck of a round two matchup, no matter who wins. Series has been so much fun so far. I'm having a great time with it. Every game is close. Every game is tight. Pitching battles. Every decision seems to be huge. So I'm excited about this one. Let's get it started. Let's go to the starting lineups. For the visiting 1946 Newark Eagles, leading off in center field, it's Jimmy Seabiscuit Wilkes. Batting second at shortstop, Monty Irvin, yesterday's hero, one of them. Batting third at second base, Larry Doby, maybe the biggest hero from yesterday because he drove in the winning run. Batting fourth in right field, Bob Harvey. Batting fifth at first base, Lenny Pearson. Batting sixth in left field, Johnny Cherokee Davis. Batting seventh at third base, Pat Patterson. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Leon Ruffin. And batting ninth is Dr. Cyclops, Max Manning. For the homestanding New York Cubans of 1947. Both these teams, by the way, World Series winners. Leading off at third base, Minnie Minoso. Batting second in center field, Pedro Pegues. Batting third at first base, Lorenzo Cabrera. Batting fourth at second base, Fernando Pedroso. Batting fifth in right field, Claro Duaney. Batting sixth in left field, Cleveland Clark. Batting seventh and doing the catching, Lou Loudon. And batting eighth at shortstop, Silvio Garcia. Batting ninth and on the mound is Lino Donoso. And I'm going to do something a little different than I usually do with my Pine Tar games. I'm going to stick with two dice in this one and maybe make it easier to follow along. So we'll see how that goes. And the first pitch is a 25, which ends in a 5. So we look at the modifier table, and Donoso is an A-plus pitcher, so that is a strikeout. Strikeout number one for Donoso on the day. We are underway in New York. Monty Irvin stands in. And we got a range check. This one is grounded to short. Garcia gloves it and throws to Cabrera for the out, and there's 2 gone in the first for Newark. And now Larry Doby. And this one is bloop to right, and it's going to land right in front of, I got this mixed. Claro Tourney, sorry. Tourney collects it and throws it back in. Doby's aboard with a single. Will they send him is the question. Catcher's arm is Loudon. He is a -14. He had a gun back there. And Doby is a 70. So we'll see if they send him. Harvey at the plate. 2 outs, 1 on. He's not going. The pitch, ground ball third. That's taken by Minoso. He's going to go the short way to Pedroso, and that retires the Newark Eagles in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. No score in New York at Yankee Stadium. Dr. Cyclops on the mound against Minnie Minoso. The pitch. You're going to get annoyed because I just like to say Dr. Cyclops. He plunked him. He hit Minnie Minoso with a pitch. He's aboard. And now the Cubans have a potential running situation. Ruffin, also a -14. That knocks Minoso down to a 67. Will they send him? That's the question. The pitch to Pegues. He squares to bunt. He gets it down. And it's gloved by Patterson, who throws to Pearson, and the sacrifice works. Minoso moves up to second base as the Cubans are looking to score their first run in the series, thanks to Leon Day's shutout yesterday. Cabrera against Manning. The pitch. Minoso's on second. Ground ball second base. That is Doby. He's going to throw to Pearson, and Minoso moves up to third base with 2 outs. It's Pedroso. Fernando hit .291 on the season. Manning to the belt. The pitch home. Hit to left. Davis is under it, and he will put it away for out number 3. We're scoreless after an inning at Yankee Stadium. Alrighty. So for the Eagles, it'll be Pearson, Davis, and Patterson in the top of the second against Donoso, the lefty. The pitch hit to left field. That's Clark. And he's got it for out number 1. Cherokee Davis. Pitch from Donoso. He lost him. That's a walk. And he's aboard. What kind of hijinks are the Eagles going to pull now? Davis not an accomplished base stealer, and Patterson hit .308. Donoso to the belt. The pitch. Davis not going. Ground ball second. That's hit at Pedroso. He goes to Garcia for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Patterson beats the rep at first base. He's on to the fielder's choice, and with 2 outs, it's Ruffin, and Manning is on deck. Are they going to walk? No, they're not going to walk. They're going to go after Ruffin the pitch. Chopper, infield, off Donoso's glove. Everybody's going to be safe. Patterson makes it the second. So there's 2 on now for Manning coming to the plate. And yes, when I created the card, I did put Dr. Cyclops in quotation marks at the top of the card. This is Dr. Cyclops. He can hurt you with the bat. Donoso to the belt, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Donoso's second of the game and gets him out of a mess in the second inning. Newark does not score. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of 2, and it's no score at Yankee Stadium. Manning back out. And it's Claro Tourney, Cleveland Clark, and Lou Loudon for New York coming to the plate in the bottom of the second. The pitch from Manning. Line drive, base hit up the middle for Tourney. He's aboard, and he's not a threat to go anywhere. Clark at the plate. Cleveland can bunt. Will they ask the sixth-place hitter to do it? Manning to the belt. The pitch. He's not bunting. This is hit to left. Davis under it, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Loudon. 1 out. The pitch. Left field. Davis one more time. 2 gone, and now Garcia with Donoso on deck. Garcia 335 on the season. The pitch from Manning to center. Wilkes will make the catch, and that retires the Cubans in the second. We're scoreless through 2 at Yankee Stadium. Donoso back out. The little lefty faces the top of the order for Newark. Wilkes, Irvin, and Doby in the third. The pitch. Line drive, base hit, right field, falls in front of Tourney, and Wilkes is aboard with a single. Irvin coming to the plate. Donoso to the belt. Irvin's 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch. Ground ball gloved by Cabrera. He turns and fires to Garcia covering second. They're going to settle for 1 on a 3-6 putout. Irvin now at first. Doby at the plate. Is it time for Monty to take off? Doby at the plate. Donoso to the belt. Checks Irvin. The pitch home, and there he goes. And the throw down by Loudon is in time to Garcia. He applies the tag, and Irvin is shot down trying to steal. 2 gone in the third for the Eagles, and now Doby is up with an 0-1 count. The pitch, we have an error check. This is hit back to Donoso. He fumbles it, and Doby will be safe on the error. We have a 1-base error by Donoso, 2 outs, and Doby's aboard. Now with Harvey at the plate. Are they going to send Doby? Donoso to the belt. Donoso to the belt, the pitch. Hit to center. This is Pegues, and he will make the catch for out number 3 after 2.5. No score between these heavyweights at Yankee Stadium. Heavyweights of the 1940s in the Negro Leagues. The Eagles may be a slight favorite. They are leading this series 1-0. Bottom of the order with Donoso, then the top with Benoso, and then Pegues. Donoso leads off against Manning, who winds and delivers. Base hit, left field, drops in front of Davis. Donoso's aboard with a single. Now it's Benoso. Manning has not been perfect, but he has been effective. The pitch. Chopper on the infield. Pearson fumbles, can't make a play. Everybody's safe. Donoso moves to second. Minoso is safe at first, and there's nobody out for Pegues. Are they bunting to move the runners up? They still have not scored in the series. The Cubans struggling offensively. Manning to the belt. The pitch. He's bunting. He gets it down. Gloved by Patterson, who throws to Doby covering first, and the sacrifice works as the runners move up to second and third with 1 out. Manning in a jam. Cubans want to get an early lead. We're in the third. There's 1 out. Cabrera at the plate. A .295 hitter on the season. The pitch from Manning is drilled. This is to left field, and it's going to get over Davis's head. It's going to one-hop the wall, and Cabrera will be aboard with a double to the opposite field. Both Donoso and Minoso score, and it's 2-0 Cubans as they touch Dr. Cyclops for a pair of runs. One out in the bottom of the third, and Pedroso comes to the plate. 0 for 1 for Pedroso. The pitch. Ground ball at Doby. He throws to Pearson, and that moves Cabrera to third base with 2 outs. Tourney with a third run in the inning, 90 feet away. Dr. Cyclops is going to go from the wind and hump up on this one. The pitch to him. He lost him with an outside breaking ball, and the bases, the Cubans now have runners at the corners. That's Tourney at third and Tourney at first and Cabrera at third. And now it is Cleveland Clark coming to the plate. Cleveland Clark is 0 for 1. He flew out to Davis in his only at-bat of the day. Manning to the belt. The pitch to Cleveland. Hit to left, but not deep. Davis is going to collect this, and he does for the third out. But the Cubans get the early lead. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 2. And after 3 innings, it is 2-0 New York in a game they got to have. Donoso with a lead. Back out on the mound. And Pearson, Davis, and Patterson will be the batters for Newark here in the top of the 4th. Trying to get the light to work a little better here. See if we can make any progress in that area. Okay, here we go. I guess that's better. All right. Pitch to Lenny Pearson. Ground ball third, gloved by Minoso. He's going to throw to Cabrera for 1 gone in the 4th. Now it's Davis. He walked in the second, did not score. The pitch from Donoso is corked. Center field. Pages on the run. It's gone. It's a 2-1 game as Johnny Cherokee Davis has left the building, and so has Elvis. It's a 2-1 ball game now as the Eagles cut the lead in half with a long one by Davis. Patterson with 1 out now. 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch to him. Line drive, base hit, right field as Donoso can't stand prosperity. Patterson's aboard with a single. Now it's Ruffin. 244 on the season. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Donoso to the belt. The pitch home. Hit to left. Clark under it and will make the catch. There's 2 gone. And now it's Manning, who struck out in the second inning. Donoso to the belt. The pitch to Patterson. That is a base hit to left field. It drops in front of Clark. Patterson off with the hit. Will make it all the way to third base. It's 1st and 3rd for Newark as they're threatening to tie it in the 4th. Top of the 4th. It's 2-1. The tying run is 90 feet away, but there's 2 outs for the Seabiscuit. Jimmy Wilkes, the pitch. Base hit, Wilkes, left field. That's going to score the tying run, and the Newark Eagles have tied the game immediately. Manning stops at second base, and there's 2 on still. Now for Monty Irvin, maybe the best player on the field today. 363 in 1946, Donoso's in a jam. 0 for 2 for Irvin on the day. The pitch from Lino. Line drive, base hit, center field. It's going to split the gap. Tourney and Pages. It's going to score. Manning from second. It's 3-2 Newark. Wilkes stops at, well, let's check his speed. No, Wilkes can be sent. They're going to send him. Check Pagase's arm. It's average. They're going to send him 1 to 10, and he's gone. He is safe. It's 4-2 on a 2-run double by Monty Irvin. 4-2 Newark. They give up 2 in the bottom of the third, and they score 4 in the top of the fourth. They're up by 2, and now the Cubans have to get the bullpen started. Barney Morris and Martin Crew for double-barreled action in the Cubans' bullpen. Doby at the plate. Irvin on second. 2 outs. Doby 1 for 2 on the day. The pitch from Donoso. We are the third time through the order. That's a pitcher modifier. Donoso has dropped to a B. And that's a fly ball to Tourney, who will make the catch. And that retires the Eagles. But a 4 spot, a crooked number for the Eagles, puts them on top 4-2 after 3.5. Can the Cubans recover? Bottom of the order, Loudon, Garcia, and Donoso coming up. Loudon 0 for 1. The pitch from Manning. Ground ball third, gloved by Patterson. He throws to Pearson, and there's 1 man gone in the fourth. Silvio Garcia. Can Dr. Cyclops right the ship after a shaky third? The pitch. Ground ball short, gloved by Irvin. He throws to Pearson. 2 gone, and now with nobody on, they're going to let Donoso bat. There's 2 men out. Manning maybe is recovered. The pitch to Donoso. He lost him. Ball 4. His second time Lino has been on the bases in this game. Minoso up. 1 for 1. He also got hit by a pitch. He's also scored a run. Manning to the belt. The pitch to Minnie. Error check. Popped up. It's hit toward Irvin. He drops the ball. Monty Irvin drops the ball. Donoso gets all the way to third base. It's a 1-base error. There's men at the corners for New York with 2 outs now. And Pagase at the plate. 243 for him. He has bunted successfully twice in this game. The pitch from Manning. Third time through the order. He drops to a B. This is a ground out, which means ground out. So it's Doby to Irvin covering second, and that retires the Cubans in the fourth. The Cubans threaten but do not score. It's 4-2 as we go to the fifth. Donoso back out on the bump. Harvey, Pearson, and Davis coming up for Newark in the fifth. Harvey 0 for 2. The pitch from Donoso. He lost him. Ball 4. Bullpen gets going again. Pearson at the plate. 0 for 2 for Lenny. Pitch from Pearson. We got a range check. Hit toward first. Cabrera does not make the play. Off his glove, he knocks it down. It stays in the infield, but everybody's going to be safe. Harvey makes second. Pearson safe at first. There's nobody out. A 4-2 lead for Newark. They want to put this game away right here. And Johnny Davis, who went deep in the fourth inning, is up at the plate. Donoso to the belt. The pitch to Davis. Line drive, base hit, center field. Tourney charging, gets the throw in. They're going to hold the runners. Bases are dripping with Eagles. In the top of the fifth, there's nobody out. Pat Patterson is due. And that's going to be it for Donoso. It's going to be Martin Crew for the second day in a row coming on. Another lefty from the bullpen for the New York Cubans. Cubans are going to play in. They have to. There's nobody out. Patterson at the plate. Crew to the belt. The pitch. Line drive. Left field. It's going to get over Clark's head. Here goes the merry-go-round. Harvey scores from third. Pearson scores from second. Davis will hold at third, and there's nobody out. A two-run double for Patterson. One of the unsung heroes of this ball club, and with two on in scoring position and nobody out, Crew is in a mess, and Ruffin is at the plate. It's 6-2 Eagles over the Cubans. Crew to the belt. Ruffin with the squeeze. He squares. He gets it down. It's gloved by Minoso. His only play is to first base to Cabrera, and the squeeze works. 7-2. Eagles in the top of the fifth. Patterson moves to third. There's one man out, and Manning is going to come to the plate. Newark fans who made the trek from New Jersey are going nuts at Yankee Stadium. Manning is 1 for 2. Patterson 90 feet away. There's one out. The infield is in. The pitch. It's a wild pitch to the screen. That scores Patterson. The brown streak down Crew's leg is not from sliding. And there's nobody out. There's another 4 spot in. It's 8-2 Eagles in the top of the fifth. Manning wants to restart the rally. It's 1-0 count to him. Ground ball third, gloved by Minoso. He throws to Cabrera for the second out of the inning. And now it's Wilkes. Wilkes 2 for 3. Hit to right, not deep. Tourney will make the catch, and that retires Newark in the fifth, but they put up another 4 spot. It's 8-2 Newark. In the bottom of the fifth, it's Cabrera, Pedroso, and Tourney for the New York Cubans as the meat of their order comes to the plate, trying to come back against Max Manning. Not an easy task. The pitch. Third time through the order, he drops to a B. That's a single that gets modified to a walk. Manning loses him. Okay, so Cabrera's aboard with nobody out. That's a nice start to their inning. Pedroso comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Manning to the belt. The pitch. We have a range check. See where this goes. 77 goes to left. Is it going to drop in front of Davis? Yes, it will. It's a base hit. Cabrera stops at second. Pedroso on first, Cabrera at second. Look at the Cubans scrapping to get back in the game. Manning in a jam. The pitch. Manning to the belt, checks the runners. The pitch to Tourney, who's 1 for 1 on the day. Ground ball, Irvin to Doby for 1. Back to Pearson for a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play. Cabrera advances to third, and now Clark is up, but there's 2 men out. Bottom of the fifth, 8-2 Eagles. Clark Ground ball third, gloved by Patterson. He's going to throw to Pearson, and that retires the Cubans. They get a good start, but cannot deliver. And we go to the sixth with a 8-2 Eagles over the Cubans. Crew comes back out for the sixth. He'll face Irvin, Doby, and Harvey against the Eagles. This is grounded to third, gloved by Minoso. He throws to Cabrera, and there's one gone in the sixth. Doby, 1 for 3. And let's see, Crew is an A. Doby has hit a double. It ends in a 0. Base hit for Doby. He's aboard with a 6-run lead. Harvey comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. The pitch to him. Ball 2. He's ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Hey, struck him out. That's the first for Crew. 2 gone in the sixth. And now Pearson. This is hit to right. That's Tourney who will make the catch, and the Eagles are retired in the sixth. But the Cubans have some work to do. They're down by 6 in a game they've got to have. It's 8-2 Eagles over the Cubans. Manning coming back out. He will face the bottom third of the order for the Cubans. Loudon, Garcia, and Crew if he bats. The pitch. Base hit, left field, drops in front of Davis. Loudon's aboard. Good start for New York. Garcia's 0 for 2. Manning to the belt. The pitch home to Silvio. Hit to center, but not deep. Wilkes is under it, and he will make the catch for out number 1. They're going to hit for Crew. That's going to do it for him, and it's going to be, it's going to be Patricio Scantlebury, who is scheduled to pitch tomorrow in the third game of the series, but only if we get there, will be the pinch hitter here in the sixth for Crew. Loudon's at first. There's 1 man out. Scantlebury against Manning. The pitch. Ground ball short. Gloved by Irvin. He goes to Doby for 1. He goes to Pearson for 2. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play turned by the Newark Eagles. And we go to the 7th. And the Eagles lead this one 8-2. New pitcher for New York will be Barney Morris, a right-hander with a grade of a B grade at home. He will face Davis, Patterson, and Ruffin in the Newark 7th. With the Eagles leading 8-2, the pitch to Davis is a ground ball to second. Gloved by Pedroso. He's going to throw to Cabrera, and there's 1 man gone in the 7th for the Eagles. Patterson stands in with a huge double in the 5th. 2 for 3. Line shot caught by a diving Cabrera. 2 gone. And now Ruffin with Manning on deck. Nobody aboard. Ruffin's 1 for 2. Suicide squeeze bunt to his credit. And Morris loses him on the walk modifier. Now it's going to be Manning, and the Eagles will turn the lineup over again at the very least. Manning 1 for 3. Run scored. The pitch from Morris. Ground ball third, gloved by Minoso. He's going to go the short way to Pedroso, and that will retire the Eagles in the 7th. We've played 6.5. And it's 8-2 Newark. Top of the order for New York in this bottom of the 7th against Manning, Minoso, Pegues, and Cabrera. See if they can get it going. The pitch, ground ball third, gloved by Patterson. He goes to Pearson for 1 down. And the Eagles are now 8 outs away from advancing to round 2. Pegues 0 for 1 with a couple of bunts. The pitch, ground ball first. That's a B. It's taken by Pearson. He's going to take it himself, and there's 2 gone. Now Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a pair of ribbies. Look at him. He's got another hit. This one's going to go to center field, and it's going to split Wilkes and Harvey. A double for Cabrera, and he's in scoring position with 2 outs. Pedroso can drive him in. Manning to the belt. Pedroso is 1 for 3. The pitch home. Hit to center field. Wilkes calling. Wilkes taking. And the Cubans fail to score one more time. We go to the 8th. It's 8-2 Newark. And they're starting to print tickets for round 2 in Newark. Top of the order, it's Wilkes, Irvin, and Doby against Barney Morris. Wilkes is 2 for 4. The pitch, hit to right. This is Tourney. 1 gone. Irvin. Morris has got to hold him right where they are. Scoring 6 off Manning won't be easy. This is drilled to left, and it's going to be over Clark's head. Look at Irvin go. He's going to make third as the ball goes into Death Valley, and it's a triple to left center for Irvin. The 9th run of the day for Newark is 90 feet away, and Doby is at the plate. Not an accomplished bunter, as you can see from his card. The Cubans move the infield in. Doby is 2 for 4. The pitch, hit to right. Tourney is going to be under it. Irvin is going to tag. Tourney's arm is average. A 1 to 10 gets him. The throw not in time as Irvin scores on the Doby sacrifice fly. It's 9-2. And they're dancing in the streets in Newark, New Jersey. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but they're doing it anyway. 0 for 3 for Harvey on the day. There's nobody aboard. Morris's pitch. Ground ball first, gloved by Cabrera. He takes it himself, and that retires Newark, but they add another run. It's 9-2 now. Eagles, and Manning comes back out. He's 6 outs away from advancing his team to round 2 to face either the 34 Philadelphia Stars or the 1929 Baltimore Black Sox. Tourney is 1 for 2. The pitch from Manning. He lost him. Ball 4. Clark coming up. 0 for 3. Manning to the belt. The pitch. Base hit Clark. First hit of the day for Cleveland is to left field. Station to station for Tourney, and there's 2 on with nobody out. Loudon coming to the plate. New York can hit. They just haven't come through in the clutch. Loudon's 1 for 3 of the pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Manning's first. It is his first on the day. And there's 1 out now for Garcia. Morris is on deck. He will likely not bat. Not much of a hitter. if it comes to that. Garcia with 1 out. Dewaney at second, Clark at first. The pitch from Manning. Ball 2. Ball 2. He's ahead 2-0 on the count. The pitch from Manning. This is drilled to right field. It's going to get over Harvey's head and land and one hop the wall. Dewaney will score. Clark around third, but they're going to hold him because they can't make outs on the bases. So it's 9-3 now. And New York puts a little bit of a dent in the lead. Barney Morris is due. We're going to see a pinch hitter for him. It's going to be catcher Ray Noble, a .278 hitter on the season, to pinch hit for Morris. They're also going to get some bullpen action going. The only guy they got left, other than Louis Tiant, who can't pitch today, is Dave Barnhill. Will start throwing in the bullpen. He will be the next pitcher for the Cubans, but first they want to do more damage against Manning. Noble up there with Clark on third, Garcia on second, and 1 man out. A hit could score 2. It's 9-3 Eagles. The pitch from Manning. Hey, struck him out for the second strikeout of the day for Dr. Cyclops. 2 gone now for Minoso. Exactly who they want up there now. A .356 hitter on the 1947 season for the Cubans. Manning to the belt, the pitch. It's trouble. This is going to get over Davis's head. He's going to have to run it down in the corner. Clark scores from third. Garcia scores from second. It's 9-6. And, I'm sorry, 9-5 now. And Manning is in trouble. That's going to get action going in the Newark bullpen. And it is not a deep pen. Laniel Hooker is going to start warming up. So is Cecil Cole. But the pickings are slim in that Newark bullpen. Manning in trouble. He's down a grade level. They're going to go get him. That's going to do it for Max Manning. It's a 9-5 lead for the Eagles, but they don't want to go back to Newark. Well, actually, who does? But they don't want to go play game 3 against these Cubans. So they want to try and close it out. There's 4 outs to go, and they're up by 4 runs. But Minoso's on second. Pegues is at the plate. And we're going to have a new pitcher who has barely warmed up. It's going to be Laniel Hooker, who actually did get 8 starts on the season. And he's going to come on now to try and finish this off for the Eagles. Pegues with 2 outs. Minoso at second. 3 runs are in. It's 9-5 Newark. Bottom of the 8th. The pitch. Base hit to right field. Here comes Minoso. Gloved by Harvey. Here we go. Gloved by Harvey. He's got an average arm. They're waving Minoso. It's a 1-10 and he's gone. He is safe. It's 9-6. And look at the comeback by the New York Cubans. Pegues on first. A 4-run eighth has put the Cubans almost back in this game, and Cabrera coming to the plate, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of ribbies and a pair of doubles. 9-6, 4 outs to go. Newark having trouble closing the deal. Cabrera at the plate, the pitch. Okay, so he's a D pitcher on the road. That's ball 4, and it stands. Tying run comes to the plate now in Fernando Pedroso. Pedroso is 1 for 4. There are 2 outs in the 8th. Pegues at second, Cabrera at first, and Pedroso is the tying run. Hooker to the belt, the pitch home. Hey, struck him out in the biggest at bat, and the biggest batter in Hooker's life. He struck him out, but the Cubans put up a 4 spot, and they have closed the gap to 9-6 as we go to the 9th with a shaky Eagles bullpen to deal with. They've got the momentum now. The Cubans have the mo. Barnhill is out to pitch now. He's an A-plus pitcher at home. The 4th pitcher of the day. Now, are they going to make a double switch? That's going to be the question. Barnhill can't hit at all. So they are going to make a double switch. They're going to call on Rabbit Martinez. They're going to put Barnhill in the 4 spot for Pedroso. And they're going to put Rabbit Martinez batting 9th to avoid the Barnhill at bat happening anytime soon. So that's it for Pedroso. That's it for the bench for the Cubans, except for Louis Tiant Sr. This is it. They're going with what they got. Top of the 9th, Pearson, Davis, and Patterson are due for the Eagles. They'd love an insurance run. Barnhill winds. Pearson is 1 for 4. The pitch to him, we have no modifier for 77, so this is hit to right field, not deep. Tourney, 1 down. Davis, 2 for 3. A home run in the 4th. The pitch to him, hit to left, not deep. Clark, 2 down. And now Patterson. They're not getting the insurance run they want. 2 for 4 for Pat. This is hit to right, and that's again for Tourney, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. This is it. For the Cubans, it's do or die. 9-6 Eagles leading the Cubans. Hooker back out to try and earn the save. Cecil Cole throwing in the bullpen, mostly because they don't want to hear him talk. For the Cubans, it's Tourney, Clark, and Loudon in the 9th. They're going to need 3 runs to extend their tournament. Tourney is 1 for 2. He has walked twice and scored a run. The pitch is a base hit to center field for Tourney. That's the start the Cubans wanted. 9-6 Eagles. Runner on first, nobody out in the bottom of the 9th. Clark, 1 for 4 with a run scored. The pitch. A 54 is grounded at first, gloved by Pearson. He throws to Irvin for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Clark beats the Rap at first, and so there's 1 out now for Loudon. No moves to make. The Cubans are out of bench players. Loudon, 1 for 4. The pitch Ground ball short, gloved by Irvin. He goes to Doby for one. The relay to Pearson, not in time. Loudon beats the wrap. It's 2 outs now, and Loudon at first for Garcia, who's 1 for 4. 9-6. Eagles. If they win, they move on. The pitch from Hooker. Of course it's not over. Base hit for Garcia to center field. Loudon's going to go to third because they don't care about him. They want to hold Garcia at first. And there's Cubans at the corners. Loudon at third, Garcia at first, and now comes Rabbit Martinez. His first at bat in the series, trying to keep the season going for the Cubans. Minnie Minoso is on deck. He would represent the winning run. The pitch to Martinez. Line shot, diving stop, Pearson. The series is over. The series is over. The Newark Eagles go on. They advance by a 9-6 score. Let's give you the totals. For the victorious 1946 Newark Eagles, 9 runs. On 13 hits. And they committed 1 error. For the vanquished and eliminated 1947 New York Cubans, 6 runs. On 13 hits. And they committed 1 error. Winning pitcher, Dr. Cyclops, Max Manning. Losing pitcher, Lino Donoso. The Eagles are the first team to advance in our tournament into the second round. Here is their part of the bracket. They defeat the Cubans. They advance to round 2. They will play the Stars or the Black Sox, depending upon the outcome of that series, which will be happening very, very soon on this channel. If you love the Negro Leagues like I do, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and you will be kept up to date on this tournament for Pine Tar Baseball. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kurt Berglund. We got to stick together, people. 2020 craziness. 2021 craziness. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a good night. So long, everybody.